Happy Vendetta week, everybody! This is Wait, what? Last week what? Ah, shit. What's going on, prospectors? Apparently we're a little bit late, but hey, we're here to party. So stick with me, because it's Vendetta week in the shed. And we got ourselves a little bag of dirt from old Mike down there at Vendetta Prospecting. And I don't know what it is, because it's the unknown Paydirt. But what I do know about it is I had him add a couple grams of gold to it. So there should be at least 3 grams in this package. And we'll see if that pans out. But here we go. Vendetta Prospecting, the unknown Paydirt. Let's take a quick look. We'll go over to the description. The unknown gold Paydirt. I'll put up the description right here so you can read along. Hold on. That's better. The description. The unknown gold Paydirt starts off at $76. The unknown. From the area I like to call the Arizona Yuba, exposed bedrock everywhere. Here's a video where I go mining in this area, and there's a little link in the description as you can see. Feel free to check that out after you're done watching this video. Go and check it out. This is a very challenging Paydirt. With so much black sand, it'll make you go mad. The 1 in 3 grams will be about 1.5 pounds of material. The 5-pound bag will come in 2 to 3 pounds of material. What you're going to find is some organic matter, black sands, vuggy quartz rock, more black sands, tiny garnets, small tiny garnets, not just tiny, small tiny, and some schist. That's the schist. And this difficulty level, as per Mike's words here, is 8 out of 10. So we're going to have a little bit of a challenge. We'll see. Now, there's at least 1 gram of gold guaranteed. Of course, if you add more gold, that's also guaranteed. And the gold ranges in sizes, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Get a magnet. There's a lot of magnetics in here is what it says. And there you go. Now, I opted to add a couple of grams of gold to it. Didn't get the 5er, but I did get the 3. And so that's going to get us a total for this bag of $220. No shipping. Shipping is free. Maybe there was tax. I don't know. But $220 is what the bag cost us. And let's crack it open. All right. Now the dirt comes to us in the old USPS flat rate package. In the package is a bag of dirt, and that's it. Hold on. Sometimes there's stickers. There was no stickers this time. But there we go. The unknown 3 grams dirt. Let's get paid. Let's go find us some gold. We're going to shake this out because there definitely feels to be a little bit of larger rocks in here. But mostly all small stuff. But we're going to shake it out, separate it up a little bit. We'll hop over to the other screen here and let's go do that. So don't go anywhere. We're going to shake it out right now. All right. Now we got the tower of classification here. We're ready to shake things out. Let's grab some pans. We're going to need somewhere to put all of this goodness. Oh, goodness. 10, 20, 40, sub. All right. All right, let's get to it. We'll take a quick look at the dirt. Quick look. And then we're going to shake it all out. And we'll take another quick look. Maybe a little longer of a look. Once we get it all shaken down. So, of course, as always, we're going to speed things along just so you guys don't get bored. I still got to do all the work. But you guys can just sit back and relax. And we'll be right to it. So, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. We got everything all shaken out, and here's what we wound up with. Up here in the plus quarter inch, not too terrible, but definitely a few more bigger rocks than I'd like to see. A couple pieces of some quartz in there. Mostly just rubble style rocks, Barney rubble. No big pieces of gold in there. But during the classification of the 10, which is this stuff right here, we already did find a picker. Actually, we're going to call that a nugget because it's quite nuggy. So how about that? Ding! Love that sound. But as far as the dirt goes, this is what we got there. I think that might be the only piece of yeller up at this classification. And that's okay. But we're going to run that anyways. Next down, we got the plus 20. A little bit smaller. As far as how much Paydirt we got here, again, this is like 1.5 pounds or so. The dirt goes just above that bottom lip in the pan, a little, 12-inch pan. The plus 20, about the same amount of material. So good amounts there. As far as magnetics go, because there was talk of magnetics, a little bit, not too terrible, not a game breaker by any means. Mr. Fumble Hands is what I am. Definitely some magnetics in there though, most definitely. Now that's up here at the plus 20. We're gonna slide down to the plus 40. Our coarse sands. Again, just above that bottom lip. As far as magnetics go, oh my gosh, look at that. There's definitely a good amount of magnetics in this dirt. We're going back for a second dip. Look at that. And of course, dirt's getting caught up in here with it, because this is a strong ass magnet. When you go to a pan or remove this out, make sure to drop it down a couple times just to let the non-magnetic stuff get separated. And then when you pick it back up again, it tends to be a little bit cleaner every time. But there's our magnetics for the plus 40, not a small amount. I'm a little bit scared to see what the sub 40, the soft sands, have for us. As far as volume of material, again, about the same as everybody else, all the other levels. A little bit above that lip. So a really good spread of material amounts throughout the dirt. Oh, wow. This sub 40 is full of magnetics. Wave the magnet over it, and the dirt just gets lighter and lighter because it's pulling so much out of it. Go back to the same spot, and I get a full pull. Again, damn. So those are definitely going to give us a bit of a challenge. We can run them, get rid of them off the sluice. We could dry separate, get rid of them right now. I don't like doing it right now because there's always seems to be something stuck in there with it. When everything's wet, the gold will be more likely to drop. But there you go. And that's not all of it. I can go back in here and get full pulls. In fact, I would say the majority of the sub 40 is actually magnetic sand. Because as I'm pulling it out, the light stuff just gets less and less and less. And there's just a little pile of it at the bottom. Because I've taken all the magnetics out, and it's left with just a small amount of actual sand. But there you go. Look at that. The site said this was going to be a challenge, No joke. That's going to be tough. For some people. I'm going to breeze right through it because I'm Dig Daddy. But let's get to it. Let's fire up the sluice. Let's get this dirt all wet. And let's get our shiny. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back. We are all ready to go here. Just need to throw a little bit of water on this dirt. Luckily, I have a little bit of water. And now so does the dirt. All right, good times. Now we're gonna fire up the sluice, get things going. Oh yeah, there she flows. Turn this up just a hair. Because we're gonna be working out the +10 first. Just to see if there's anything that we missed. And then we're gonna work our way through the rest of the dirt. So, as always, we're going to speed things up right here and be right back when it's time to see how much gold we found. Let's do it. All right, we are ready to check it out. Let's turn the sluice off, let it run for a little bit, got rid of some of the magnetics, and now it's time for the big reveal. Let's see what we can see. Oh man, I'm already seeing very nice stuff. Look at that. There's gold. Goldy gold, gold, goldy gold, gold. Look at all that gold. Now, there was a lot of fine gold in here. A lot of it, actually. Along with a lot of magnetics. So, what I think that means, and I can see, I don't know if you can see them, but there's definitely little bits of gold that made their way all the way down the sluice. So, I would definitely say run the tailings. And I'm gonna run them tailings, pan them out, see how much got by the sluice. But once we do, we'll be ready to clean this up. So let's actually clean up the sluice and see what we got there. And then I'll go back and check the tailings. right, there's your gold, baby. Oh, baby. Let's turn the light on. Let's get some more light on this. There we go. There we go. Hello, hello. Look at all of that. That is a nice, nice, nice pile, and a nugget too. Now, there's definitely, I'm going to have to go through these tailings because there's got to be. I mean, there's no way there can be this much flour and anything have caught it in one spot. So I'm going to go through the tailings again. I'm going to go through these tailings again because I know there's got to be some flour, little itty bitty pieces. I'm going to be chasing it for way longer than I probably should. But you know me, no gold left behind. That's my way. And so we're going to get all this snuffered up, dry it out, weigh it up, and we'll find out what it's all about. So don't go anywhere, or we'll be right back. Well, all right, we are back. Dig Daddy in the shed. We got a big old pile of gold to weigh out here. I'm excited to see what we got. Try to get this so that there's no glare so you guys can see it in real time, but I'll still put up the weight regardless. All right, let's weigh this out. Vendetta Prospecting, the unknown. 3 grams guaranteed. Tear. All right. Let me turn the fan off. All right. Let's do it. Mine are bobbing the ass or hanging by. Very interested to see what we wound up finding. Doing. Lots of flaky flakes. Tons of fine gold. All right. Total weight on that, 3.126 grams of gold. So we absolutely hit that 3 gram guarantee and then a little bit more on top of that. Very good, very impressed, very nice. 3.126 grams of gold. Put that up, 3.126. And all right, let's also write that down so we don't forget the numbers, because then I'll have to go watch my own video and see what it wound up being. Did it settle out at 313? It looks like it did. All right, so 3.130 grams of gold on the dot, and it's not moving anymore. Very cool. Well, I'll take a few pictures of this gold, and then we'll be right back with my final words and ROI. All right, welcome back. Man, what can I say about that? Vendetta Prospecting, the unknown. Paydirt bag, 3 grams is what was guaranteed, or what I purchased was a 3 gram guaranteed bag. And it was about, we'll talk about the dirt as always first, and then we'll get on to the gold, the good stuff. The dirt was exactly as it was described as. Paydirt from somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in Arizona, one of his spots. And was pretty decent dirt. A lot of magnetic sand. Now, I don't know if he added that magnetic sand in there or if it's naturally in there, but damn, there was a lot. So much, and well, with all that magnetic sand, it made it really difficult to even see a lot of this gold, because a lot of this gold was really, really fine. But we'll get into that in just a minute. But there's a lot of black sand. It's going to sit on top of your gold. It's going to make things difficult. So absolutely recommend to you, if you pick this dirt up, get yourself a magnet, get yourself some sort of system to get that dirt, that black sand out of the way, that magnetic sand out of the way. Because otherwise it's going to make it so much harder to go through this whole thing. If you do wind up getting one, pan it out slow, a scoop, small scoop at a time. Don't try to do the whole thing because there's so much heavies in here. You're going to be working with a nightmare trying to get everything moving out of the way. And your gold is really fine. It's going to want to ride the water. It's going to want to slide underneath the black sands, and the magnetics and all the other heavies that are in here. So do small batches. If you're going to run it down a sluice, run it slow, run it low. Don't do a really steep angle on it, because otherwise it's going to flow out really quick. And go slow like you saw me doing, just a little spoonful at a time. Let that clear, move on to your next. Even doing it that way, I still lost a little bit of gold. I wound up going through it again in the tailing so I could recover it. So it's all in here. But overall, I would agree, 8 out of 10, maybe a 9 out of 10. If you're a beginner, this is probably going to be a really, really tough bag for you. So if you really want to practice your skills, this is a great way to go. I got the 3 gram bag and I'm really glad that I did because there was a nice big nugget in there. I'm curious how much the nugget by itself wound up weighing. The nugget by itself is over 1/2 gram, which is awesome. So that goes in my personal collection. The rest of it goes back in the vial, and you know how we do that. But overall, definitely you're going to have a good time going through this. You may get frustrated with it, so go slow, take your time. It's really tough dirt. One of the hardest I would say that I've probably gone through. There's a lot of magnetics in there. Get yourself a magnet. You're definitely going to want one of those. So yeah, that's the dirt. Now, the gold. The gold was golden, but there was a lot of it. There was a nice sized nugget in there, as you saw. It was 6.85 grams. I'm sorry, 0.685 grams. Clunker, right? So that was a pretty sweet find. Found that in the higher classifications, obviously. As far as the rest of the gold, all nice little chunky flakes. Well, not all. Maybe about half of it nice little chunky flakes. And then the rest of it was just super fine and then super fine. There's different levels of fine gold. Now, I don't know if this is how it always comes, if it's always going to be super fine like this. Or that's, maybe he was at the end of his vial of gold and just dumped it in there because that's what he had and it was all fines. But if this is how it always is, the added gold, again, take your time because it's going to be super, super fine. It's going to want to float. So get yourself some jet dry, some frog piss, so that you can soften the water up so it can fall off the top, and you have a much better chance of recovering it. There is a lot of flour gold, like flour gold. I'm not talking fly poop. I'm talking flour, like you could bake a cake with this shit. So take your time. Go slow. You're gonna need to use your skills here. Let me just put it to you that way. Run your tailings multiple times because you did miss some. I had to go through it a couple of times, and I feel pretty confident that I still probably missed a few of the really fine stuff, and then maybe a couple finer ones. I'm pretty positive I got all the bigger pieces, but there's tons of fly poop in here and tons of flour gold in here. So yeah, be ready for it. It's a challenge, absolutely, but it is so worth it. Let's just go ahead and put the sign up right now. Boom, ba-ping, dings, boing, whatever the hell the sound it makes. Now we paid $220 for the bag shipped. Free shipping with Vendetta, so rock on to that. Guaranteed 3 grams. What we found was 3.130 grams of gold. That has a today value of $193.18. So that's going to give us an overall ROI for this dirt of about 87%, which is pretty damn good. Definitely had a good time going through it. I worked for it and I earned the gold that I found and I feel good about it. But damn, that was really hard to go through. That took a while. So awesome dirt. Really, really awesome dirt. Had a really good time. I love a challenge. I love a pay dirt challenge, and this one did it. I've been out here for a couple of hours now, and I probably need to get my ass inside. But overall, had a great time. check it out. Vendetta Prospecting, the unknown. I'll leave a link down below. Pick yourself one up. Go for the 3 gram, maybe go for the 5. Or if you just want to check it out, it's like 79 bucks for the 1 grammer. But overall, great time. Check it out. If you don't want to pick this one up, he's got a bunch of other offerings there and even some pure silver there that you can pick up as well. But yeah, Vendetta Prospecting. Good guy, great member of the community, and he makes some great ass paydirt. So go check it out. Otherwise, this is Dig Daddy checking out. Make sure you head over to the Backyard Prospecting shop and pick up some stuff. I sell stuff. It's there. You can also pick yourself up some Backyard Prospecting swag, t-shirts, hats, tapestries, whatever, phone cases, all sorts of stuff there. You can also pick up one of my sweet little magnetic sands removers, not from the Teespring store, but from a Backyard Prospecting store. So go check that out, backyardprospecting.com in the Prospector shop. Otherwise, this is Dig Daddy, and I just want to wish you all a happy, have a wonderful 4th of July. Stay safe out there. Don't lose any fingers. Stay safe out there, but have a great time and enjoy yourself. Spend it with some family. Spend it with your friends. However you get down, get it done. Maybe you'll go out to the river and find some shiny. Who knows? But whatever you wind up doing, have a great time. Stay safe. This is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace.